This is my channel right here. It's called DMC Session. How you doing, bro? I'm gonna start it off like that. Like, yo, guys, I came to Cape Town. I was like, I really need to see this guy, man. You know what I mean? Met him in 2017. When did I get to the company? 2017, eh?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, like towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And he was always a dope guy, you know, dope energy.
You don't tell your people lies, man.
Hey, no, I'm just speaking from my experience, like generally, you know what I'm saying. And I was interested in getting to know you, and then we got to know each other, and then we ended up, you know, being cool, chilled outside of the workspace, you know. And yeah, man, it's been good vibes, dog. So yeah. Anyways, before we even get any further, let's just let people know what's up, who you are, what your name is, what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the formalities out the way.
Yeah. My name is Tsholo. In the industry, I started as in the industry, I started out first as a photographer because that was my passion. Still is my passion. Then I got introduced to the TV industry back in 2015, 2016. No, I'm lying. 2012, late 2012.
Yeah, okay.
My first TV gig, and in fact, operating a Canon camera.
Yeah.
Not as a photographer, but as a videographer was. Do you remember when the Les used to host like those December parties, man? I think.
I remember.
All white party and stuff.
Yeah.
That was my very first. In 2012, late 2012, December 26th, I think, just after Christmas. Yeah, that was my first introduction. I was shooting for V Entertainment.
Okay.
And then from there, continued with V Entertainment, and while still being with V Entertainment, I was still pushing my photography. Let me backtrack a little bit. Before all of that, I had a stint also in the fashion industry. I worked with
you always just nice, actually,
I don't know about dressing nice, dog, but yeah.
I cared about your fashion sense.
I had a stint in the fashion industry. I worked with a guy by the name of Zanos Teto of his brand was Zanos Kosh. So what that label was about, he doesn't like the term fashion designer.
Yeah.
No, he's a tailor.
Oh, okay.
Right? He was inspired or still is inspired by Oswald Boateng. Oswald Boateng is big in London in the fashion industry. He's the guy that like tailors suits and Google that shit. You need to Google that guy.
Yeah.
Like I fell in love with that suit game.
Yeah.
So what we would do is he would tailor the suits and all of that, right? So he would go to like your secondhand shops, buy like one
the
of those
thrift shops.
thrift shop. Buy one of those OG jackets and maybe OG pants, and then tailor them. So you know what this now the in style thing now? What you guys call it? What do these kish niggas call it now? Slim fit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called slim fit now. So that whole slim fit things, but he would cut it like in a way that, dude, like literally would look like the jacket was designed on you. Like the pieces were put together on you.
Like it fits your body perfect. There's
perfectly, dog, perfectly.
Yeah,
like literally, he's a copy and paste of Oswald Boateng. Because Oswald Boateng, I don't know if you Google that ninja and you check out his pieces, his suits, they look like the models that are modeling his stuff. It kind of looks like he took that material and cut it with the dude wearing it. Like, yo, Ah, man.
Okay, now I need to check him out. I'm not even know you're talking about.
You need to check that ninja out, man. He's amazing. He's amazing. So I would take like stills of the suits, and then like clients would come in, and if they were at a wedding or whatever, and or we were delivering the stuff, take like images of those, and then also when he came up with like when he started now making his own suits, because another passion of his was fabric. Dude loved like unique fabric. Like the fabric had to have some character. Yeah. So from a distance, you would just look at the jacket and be like, that's just the navy blue jacket. Then when you come closer, you actually now get to see like the texture, the detail in it. You get to touch it, and it just feels amazing, you know. And the most important thing was the finish. Like the attention to detail, like the inner lining, everything had to be so articulate. Like it had to be so like meticulous. Or
why didn't you get into fashion, bro?
Look, boy, you know what turned me off about the fashion industry? Yeah. And I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, but the pretentiousness and the fakeness in it. Okay. You know, because I did a lot of SA Fashion Weeks. Like we used to shoot a lot of at SA Fashion Week. And hey, how are you? Good to see you. You know that industry, good to see you. Like, like what do you? Good to see me for real. Like, good to see you. Are you well? And it's like, yo. And also before they talk to you, they kind of look at you up and down. Yeah. Like, see who you wearing type vibe, right? Okay. So that threw me off, man, because I'm not that guy, bro. Like, I'd like to believe I keep it 100 wherever I go. Yeah, for sure. Hence, majority of the time, and you should know this, I hate having to say my name is Tsholo. I am a photographer, or I am a content director, or I am a camera operator. I don't feel like that defines me. Yes, is my passion and it's what I do. Yes. But it does not define who I am. I want Tsholo. Like when you see me, don't see me with a camera. See me as a person. Yeah. Because I think that goes further than what I do. Yes. Because at any given time, if anything was to happen to me, you're not gonna say, yo, I remember I miss his pictures. No, you're gonna say I miss the dude. Yeah. Because of what he did. Yeah. You know, and the impact that he left, who he was as a person. Yeah, yeah. Nobody says, I mean, at a funeral, you never hear anybody saying, oh no, he was the best stapler maker thing at the office, or he was the best printer, or he was the best. They say it as a joke. Like, you understand? Exactly. Or he was the best receptionist. Yeah. No, they talk about you as a person, and I feel that's more important. And the fashion industry in South Africa was just, and it's so tiny, and everybody's just trying to fit inside of that, and everybody's just trying to outdo each other. It's so malicious, man. Like,
what do you think it needs?
What, the fashion industry?
Yeah, or I'd even just say like most industries, because I think if we're talking fashion, entertainment, marketing, I think they're kind of all.
Fam, I'm gonna put it to you like this. In South Africa, we need to support each other. And I'm not saying support in terms of support each other by send me your t-shirt so I can post on my Instagram and promote you. That's not support. Support is let me buy your t-shirt, wear it, and promote you. You feel me?
I feel you.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because now if you give me a t-shirt that you made for me to post it on Instagram, one, nobody's gonna come to you saying, hey, APHE, I saw Tsholo promoting your t-shirt on Instagram. How much is this t-shirt? Let me buy it. Word of mouth. Dude, you can do it by yourself. Yeah. You can literally take your t-shirts that you design, stand outside by the corner, display, and market it yourself. Or even, you've got your own gear. When you have these kind of conversations, you wear your own t-shirts. Then people come to you directly and be like, yo, we saw you rocking this thing. Is it yours? Did you make it? Or did you just so happen to find a t-shirt at like a diesel store that has APHE written on it? Yeah, like, you understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So
definitely.
For the narrative now of support being that you have to give your hard work to somebody else so that they can just wear it for free and promote it because they have 100,000 followers on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. It does not translate into sales. What I've done.
Because that's what you're trying to do.
You understand? Because now what it means is I've taken food from you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that for me is a model that it doesn't make sense at all. So by support, it actually means, shit, I'm your boy. APHE. Dude, you making t-shirts? I bet. My favorite color is black. Hook me up with an all black. The APHE, don't make it white or anything. Just keep it all black. But like the APHE is there. If I want to turn this way, you'll still see it.
Yeah.
Because I know I want to rock it on set. You know, I can't be on set with like a black t-shirt with like a big ass white APHE written on there. It'll be like, you know how sets get. Like, the crew must be on all black.
Yes.
Yeah, you come with like things printed on there, and then you'll just get like the, the producer or executive producer pulling you to the side, like, you need to get another t-shirt, a plain black t-shirt next time, okay? So yeah. So, but I think like genuinely the fashion industry in South Africa. Let me just say the industry in South Africa, it needs support. We need to support our own. Till today, like I'm looking for like new talent. Like I'm looking for like someone. I love denim.
Yeah.
You know? I want to find someone from the hood in particular who, when it comes to like, as I said, given my background and the stint of fashion that I have, I've learned that attention to detail and quality is important. Have that. You got my full support.
No, bro, like what you're speaking about support, like I'm hearing you on a different scale because it's personal. Like I know what you're talking about. I know that you are about that because, you know, when you have opportunities in certain places or certain people, and when somebody needed something, you always hollered at me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got my jobs from you, and it's like you put in food in my mouth. You know? So I always appreciated that age, bro. Like, you know, when somebody remembers you and be like, yeah, no, APHE, man, you know, come through, you know, I got you, this and that. Because some people will just say it by mouth. But, you know, you actually being about that. So
fam, I stand all the way for that. And if I was to tell you how many times I've heard people telling me that they got me and they actually don't.
Yeah, bro. Most of us probably
like
gone through
you know, like you in life, and especially as a dude, like no, as a person, Jay, like you have to live by your word because that's what you got.
Yeah.
You know, your word is your bond, dog. Like that's what you got. Live by that. Yeah. So I can't expect something from somebody else that I know I can't deliver on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like my dude, example. Like even like on like the crew that I work with, right? When I'm content directing or whatever. First of all, before we even get to start working, I usually have like a little mini chat with the gents just so I can know them, right? Yeah. So like, okay, cool. Who are you? I'm Dave. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. I'm Timby. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I bet. Nice to meet y'all niggas. So first of all, before any other thing, we're a team. I have to because you get drama queens, man. Yeah. We get drama queens. Like people forget that, like. Yo, yes, we even though like you know on big sets, like you get like different teams. You get like team A, B, C. They take it like because team A means that's like the main team. Team B and C are like the subordinates. I'm like, gents, there's none of that. Yeah. At the end of the day, we all come together and they take all footage from all these teams to make it into one show. Yeah. Right? Yeah. If at all competition is good in terms of, okay, let's get the best shots. Let's get the best content, right? That kind of competition that will up the production, I'm all for it. But the petty competition, that's no. And also, respect for me is more important than any other thing. Yeah. You can be a DOP or a gaffer or a runner, let me say, right? When I look at you, yes, fine, you're a runner, but if you are Tapo, like Tapo in the crew, you are listed as a runner. For me, that runner bit, I push that to the you know me, though. Like I push that to the side. Yeah. I deal with Tapo. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, Tapo, I got you, fam. If at all I'm not doing anything and you feel like you got a lot of stuff to do. If you're in my team, holla at me.
Yeah.
Tell me, yo, listen, dude, we're done with this. Cool. I'm gonna take these that side. Can you carry this for me to go that side? I'm like, bet I got you. Let's go. Because it's for the betterment of the production. Things are flowing. We're all getting along. Because now when we all work like that and we all work together, like there's no limit as to what we can do for each other to be the best at this thing. You understand? Like, you get directors who like rock up, and when they rock up on set, everything must be literally for them is to say action. They don't want to put the tripod together. They don't want to help maybe the sound man.
Get to know the crew.
Connect. No.
Helping me with this production.
No. If call time is 8:30 and his call time is 9:00 and we roll at 9:15, the dude is like, gets there and they always have to put on a show. Like they always have to. The drip has to say I'm the director.
Yeah.
The chair says I'm the director. Everyone must feel that the big shot is here.
Yeah. For sure.
Dog for me is the passion and the working relationship with my team.
Yeah.
Like if you're in my space, you are in my team. And at the end of the day, when we part, dude, I should be able to holler at you. Yo, my man, how you doing? Are you good? You alright?
You strike me more as a sportsman, bro. Like, you have sportsmanship.
Hey, man.
It's like you're telling me earlier, like you coaching a basketball.
Yeah. I coach a basketball team here in Cape Town. It's called Prospect Hoops.
Yeah,
I love those boys. Prospect Hoops. Yeah,
shout out.
I love those boys. I love those boys to bits.
Yeah.
And there's 3 coaches on the team. It's myself, it's Mark, and Taffy. Now understand that it's 3 different characters, but one common goal, and we get along like you cannot believe.
It is the common goal, bro. That ball needs to get in. Like,
you understand what I mean?
11 players.
And with the boys as well, different characters, different ages, different cultures.
Yeah.
They come from different countries, but we get along like we're all brought up in the same house.
Wow.
Even, we fight on the court. But it's all love, like that sibling rivalry, but again, like my space, like I love to be in good spaces, and I think first and foremost of everything else, I love to protect my energy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love to protect my energy, man, because there's nothing more painful, especially in the times we're living in right now, where people make it their effort to mess your day up.
Yeah.
Like they literally wake up.
Like especially when they see you really good, like you're vibrating. It's like they don't like seeing you like that.
I don't even think they see it as like you're vibrant or whatever. They just make it like messing people's day up is like their number one thing in life. Like, I promise you, my dog.
That's so twisted, bro. Like, you think that like...
Dog, like...
actually...
It's till this day, boy, and I'm 40, ne?
Yeah. You didn't tell, right? I couldn't tell this guy.
Come on now.
Let's not go with that. Let's not go with that. Okay.
Like, the...
Inspirational. Yeah.
The concept of war, for me, still baffles me.
Yeah.
Like, what is so hectic enough that we can't talk about it? I know I might be sidetracking a little bit, but just to show you like how me and Tense Moments just don't get along. And the fact that we are different or we have different opinions, that should make us engage with each other even more.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because that's how I'll grow as a person. That no, I never thought of it that way. As much as I expect the same from you to listen to me and my views and think about it. You know? Conversation. If you do not agree or come to a conclusion or whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll settle at, okay, those are your views and these are my views. But I get you.
And then from there on, it's just about time telling the truth. Because things, in time, it'll come out. So
there's no need
you let
to
it go.
fighting. There's no need for negative energy, man. I understand that we're all living in stress. We're all worried about where we're going to get our next 21 rand for a
Ish.
loaf of bread. Bread is now like 20 some bucks.
Ish.
Dog, like, we're
junk.
stressed. There's just so much going on, like, right now in this world, man. And more reason why we just need to...
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we need to help each other out, man. In this industry. Boy, like, I'm still going to tell you in front of your people right now. I still got you.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I get something, dog, I don't even care if you're in Joburg and I'm still here in Cape Town. I'll be like, hey, dog, listen, I'm shooting this like this. Is that cool with you? Will you be able to work with it? Or do you want 4K, 8K?
Yeah.
What are we talking?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm going to send it to you. Post that shit, post the hard drive to Joburg.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like, like that kind of stuff, and we work, you know. And what that does is it builds not only does it make our relationship strong as boys, but as working partners as well. Because I get to know that now, man. APHE hates fucking 4K, like 1080p. That's what he wants. I know when I'm working with APHE, 1080p. Unless there's a special, like a really, it's a must that I'm gonna shoot like in 4K or whatever specs that they want this thing to be shot at. And I'll tell you about like, how do boy, but the client wants it that way. Then we'll work with it. But I understand that if I give it to APHE, I've given him the brief. I ain't gotta worry about none. Oh, and by the way, that homeboy still hasn't paid us, boy. That ad. Remember that meat ad we did?
Oh, the spit brand. Yo, it's funny I had to think about it. I'm like, hey, it's actually been working. I'm like, hey, which way? Oh, yeah.
Homeboy still hasn't
He still has...
At least he made you deposit. Because he had to. I have not seen a cent of that, boy.
Damn.
I have not seen a cent and I still want it. I want it, dog. I'm like, how you homies with like big ass celebs and you brag about and all the means, what? But you ain't paid a homie. Dog, hey, dude, just pay me. Dog, just pay me. It's cool. And it's funny, he's going on about how he knows Lamise and all of that. And I also know Lamise.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, so you know Cooley as well?
Fam.
Oh? Hey, you actually know a lot of people.
Fam.
Yeah.
But I don't brag. Like,
you wouldn't know that you do.
No. No.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm hot sold by that story, man. Like it's one of those where like, and I still see him like now and then he would post on WhatsApp. That's the funny thing about ninjas. Ninjas that owe you, dog. Like when you send them a message, they ignore you. But then they forget later on, and then they're out there gloating in their A-class or what's that V-class Mercedes.
Jesus.
V-class Mercedes having the time of their lives, dog. Like popping champers or whatever.
Okay, that's different. Like now it makes it worse.
And then I'm like,
you have the means.
Homie. You asked me for a gig.
Yeah.
I quoted you on it. You agreed on it. I even went above that. I was like, yo, I chill with the deposit. We got you. Let's work and then we'll sort it out. I regret that, man. Yo, and my lady hates when I do that shit.
When you do what exactly?
Like when I'm like, nah, don't worry about the money. Let's work and then we'll sort it out.
Ish, bruh. And I also have that attitude, bruh. I'm like, because the thing is, you're expecting the same courtesy you give.
Exactly.
So you're thinking, like, for the person, dog, if it was me, I wouldn't be holding this back.
Exactly.
That's gonna mess with my conscience. Like, why?
Exactly.
You know, so it just makes you think, like, what are they thinking to get them to that point? And you can't believe it, and you're like, bruh, why, bro? Okay, ish. But then you also can't hold on too much because I also don't want to be better, and it's just
like
yeah.
Like boy, like I wish I had that Caucasian mentality, you know, like really, you know, when you quote your worth, because you know how much you put into this, right? Because for us now, like we're desperate, dog, and that's a damn shame. That's a damn flipping shame, dog. Like. You're given a brief, like maybe you're gonna do like a shoot for plus 6 hour plus, right? Dog, like Caucasians will give like 24K, 30K plus, because they put in their gear and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You are settling for 1,000. You're like,
daily. Like, it's cool.
35.
Yeah, ish.
5K.
Yeah.
And you are you are going up and down. Getting this, getting that, you are sweating, one man, miking, doing this,
doing
content
in.
You still gotta edit and deliver. But our Caucasian buddies are just like, yo, 25K. Some of them even don't even deliver.
They don't flinch.
Yeah, and it's okay because it's Caucasian.
Right, this is certain confidence. I get why you're saying you want it. It's like a certain.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just because of this, boy. True. If you want me to tell you my experiences when it comes to the Caucasians, and I don't want to start up some shit, but Hi dog. Like there's a specific company that brought me here to Cape Town, a news network that brought me here to Cape Town. Dog, I was telling you, I could literally do almost everything in the gallery. So the gallery is where the technical director sits, vision mixer, what is it? Yeah, vision mix, the auto cue guys, the who's that other? Vision control, PA, Viz operator, graphics, audio assistant, audio. Oh, that's the only thing I didn't get to do was the audio, but I could audio assist. So with audio assist, you're the one that preps like the guests for the show. So if there's a particular guest that needs to be on like a Zoom call or whatever that we're using to get in touch with them telephonically, or we need to get them, that kind of shit, you are the guy that gets all of that sorted out. So the technical director can see that, okay, our next guest for this slot at 3:15, he's up. The director can see him on the monitor, him or her on the monitor, so we know everything is running smoothly. Bro, I can do all of that, right? And at my age, can I tell you, I was the least paid.
Yo.
Dog, like, if I was on duty, and my manager, who was also technical directing at the time, if he didn't see me in the building, he flips, panics. I'd get calls, bro, like, Tsholo, where are you? What, are you here? And I'm like, I am here. Like, I'm literally in the bathroom. I'm here. He's like, oh no, because I know you stay far. I thought maybe traffic. Okay, cool. I'm all right now. Now I see that you're here. Cool. Speaking of which, there was a time, I don't know what happened or what was happening. Yeah. Right? Sorry, now I'm just giving you my life stories here in Cape Town.
I keep speaking. Want to hear them? Let me just check the camera.
All right.
Yeah, I knew it.
It stopped.
Yeah, but it was on the 27 mark.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, now you can actually. Yeah, let me set the room. You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like,
chill.
okay, let me be quiet.
Shit, I don't even know it cut.
Nah, it just cut.
Oh.
Yeah, probably like 30 seconds or a minute or so.
So, I was brought in Cape Town, as I said, to work for this particular TV station. So there was one moment there was just chaos in the sound in the audio room. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, the guests were not up in time, and I think a couple of people were late for work. Everything was just in a panic. My manager is in there, and at the same time, he has to technical direct. So the show can't go on without him. Because he's the technical director. He's the one that literally calls
he has to call the cues.
All of that, right?
And yeah.
I just got in there and I was like, my G, everybody out. Everybody out. So it was just me and the audio person. I was like, everybody out. Cool. Who do we need to get up first? There I am, calling. Got the person. I'm like, cool. First guest is up. Who's next? Right, he's on cue. Ready. Who's next? But I was the least paid. I was getting paid more than a person who is flipping just clicking a button.
Yo.
Less.
I was paying less. I was getting paid less than a person who has one job. One Whereas I can do his job, the person he sits next to, the person who sits next to on the other side, and I can technical direct.
That's kind of sad, man. When you really think about it.
That's Cape Town, bro.
Oh, this is in Cape Town.
It's Cape Town.
Oh, Cape Town is hectic. I heard
That's
this
Cape
from
Town.
my cousin. I have a cousin of mine who stays. I was actually supposed to do an interview with him. Hopefully I will. But he's
That's
also a film
Cape Town,
director. And he tells me about Cape Town industry. Like
That's Cape Town, bro.
It's
This.
Yeah.
They can literally look at your CV,
Mm.
your experiences, wipe it out. And the excuse they give is that, no, we don't know you.
Mm.
And some of them are not even afraid to tell you that.
Yeah, they're kind of upfront, eh?
We don't know you.
Like even expression, like in
yeah,
the
yeah,
expression.
yeah. Unashamed about it. Like, we don't know you. Right? So, Tina, we are good enough to be carrying bags.
In their
Yeah?
eyes.
And also, like, you know how uppity the camera people act here, bro.
Mm.
Cameramen here don't carry their own cameras. They don't carry their own backpacks.
Mm.
I've never seen that in Joburg, bro.
Mm.
I'd be lying, or maybe.
Let me reply to you quick. I think it might be in the bag. I'm gonna go check it now.
Fam, I don't know how you're gonna cut this.
Bro, this podcast, man.
Word.
That's why I love
word.
this.
Okay, cool.
Bro, I love artistry that can like bend rules, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Alright.
the audience actually needs that. Like they
The authenticity.
yeah.
Okay, cool. I get you.
You know, I think sometimes I realize in industry sometimes we
polish it up too much.
Polished, yeah. I love the unpolished stuff. For me as a viewer, so
Yeah.
that's what I also try to put out because I already enjoy it.
Bless.
Yeah, shout out to all the podcasters, man.
Bless.
Yeah.
So, where was I? Oh yeah, like I've been fortunate enough to work with a crew that like everybody plays their role and goes above and beyond that. You
Do you think you set
what I'm
that
saying?
pace for them, like
Yeah, like
because
but
of your intentions?
for me here in Cape Town, it's weird, man. Like you find gents like, yeah, sure, we have a production assistant, but now the production assistant is carrying the camera operator's bag, and his camera, and also now he's got to worry about cards and water, and at that time, fam, I'm carrying a backpack. I always carry a backpack. In my backpack, I'm put it out for you straight. I've got my clipboard, my pen, I've got my water, and I pack extra waters for the crew. If I know how many people I'm working with,
Snap.
I pack extra water for all of them, right? And then any other things that I can carry for somebody, I'll carry, right? Now imagine on a set, dude, like, name me one director who carries his bag and the PA's bag because the PA is carrying the camera operator's bag and he's holding the camera operator's camera. The camera operator and is just walking freely. Yeah? The camera operator, shout more. Yeah, like walking up steep hills, boy.
Oh, like you're a captain, bro.
He's like, and it's cool with him because
You think for the bigger picture, if you're strong enough and you feel like you're the leader in the team, then you want to serve the team so that you can actually get stuff
fam,
done.
like there are some, look, sometimes trying to find peace in this industry is impossible or it's a dream because now you are dipping into a system that has been running like this for long. It's normal for the camera operator he only touches the camera when he's about to roll. In transit from wherever to wherever, we've got the PA to do that. Why? Dude, you're a camera operator. At least carry your cam. At least, carry your cam. Or carry your own backpack. At least. Dude, like it's not even about status thing. You can be the best in the world. Carry your own. Why can't you do that?
Because now that stuff dehumanizes you. And that's why they're dehumanized.
Wow.
And that's
why
why
do you have
get
to make people feel
a
small?
lot of fakeness and stuff.
Why do you have to make people feel small? Dude,
Yeah.
I took the PA's bag and oftentimes I'd actually carry the camera myself. For me, I don't give a hell what people think of me out there. If they look at me and as that black guy, because obviously when they see a white guy,
that is actually the truth for you, man.
When they
don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
When they see a white guy walking in front, because if I tell them, okay, we're going to that building there with the blue sticker, what, sharp. Camera operator must now gives the camera, gives the backpack to the PA. He's walking like the boss. I see my PA struggling. I'm like, yeah. Fam, no ways. Give me that cap. Let me carry your bag while you carry this nigga's bag. Let's go. And people out there, and you can feel it, dog. Like, no, this guy, he's that black guy who's the one that's carrying all the additional stuff. He's a carrier, he's just sent everywhere to do everything.
Do you think, like, with what you're saying, because of their establishment, do you think in their world they see that as a weakness? Because, like, if this guy is willing to do all of this, I could take advantage. Because I know for me, I've had a lot of times, we even spoke about the split price situation. It wasn't a new thing for me. That's why it didn't bother me as much. Because I'm like, okay, this is how it usually happens.
No, I'm
people end up taking advantage of you because you're that guy who is willing to extend themselves and who's willing to...
I'm going to tell you why that bothered me. Sorry, let me get to the split price part.
Yeah.
The split price part. That bothered me because I pulled you in with me. Do you understand? Because you don't know that ninja. You only met that ninja that day. Even when I asked you, because I was like, yo, come on set so you can see how I filmed this thing, so that you know my direction, what I'm looking for, and how to cut it. Right? Because that ninja didn't send us like he didn't send us like a reference or anything like that. So I also didn't know what I was getting myself into, apart from okay, so it's a split raw. I have an idea of how it's done, but as to the ingredients and the overall output of it, like what it's gonna look like in the end, I don't know. Like,
so you had to like, okay, let me just.
So I had to like dig. I had to like, okay, envision it in my head first and be like, oh, okay, this is how we're gonna do it, this is how we're gonna do it, this is how we're gonna do it. And it was like, okay, it was during that whole COVID situation, and I was like, okay, the most important thing is because of this business model, and it's specifically catered this way because it's COVID. Let's put in the whole sanitizing thing. Remember the whole hand washing, slow-mo stuff, and the whole putting on the gloves and all of that. But in a normal split bride, nobody got time for that. I bet you people don't even bother washing their hands, fam.
Hey, people didn't care that time.
You understand what I mean? So it's those things. That's why I was like, yo, boy, come with me. So it hurts me because I brought you along with me. You know? And it's my responsibility to make sure that you get what you deserve out of that. What was promised to you.
You felt responsible.
You understand? Till today, my G. Like it's there's just that hole that's missing. There's just that. It's like, yo, come on, dog. Come on. That COVID money would have been nice, dog.
Bro, those are the times you needed it. Nice, bro, you needed it those times, bro.
That COVID money would have been nice. We could have bought that Prajohn's bottle. You know, remember those days when Prajohn was selling like a dumpy for like 1,000 rand or some shit like that.
Dang.
You know? But yeah, anyway, coming back to your answer, I don't think they care, man. I honestly don't think these people care at all. Because they're looking out for number one, which is themselves. And I guess maybe that's how also they got introduced to the industry.
The industry, yes. Because I used to have those type of lessons back at school. Like people in the industry, you know, they always had the industry. It was always this thing that was so like far away. Like I had to reach to that.
Yeah.
And the way they described it, it was... When I think of it in hindsight, it's like kind of twisted. It's like, dude, why do you have to do that? Yeah. You know, it's kind of inhuman in my head. Like, you know, why can't we just be chill, bro? Why do we have to go through, you're a runner, this is going to do this, we're going to send you to do this, and, you know, you're not really respected. You have to earn your place. You need to get to a level.
Like
you need to work a couple
of
years.
some sort.
Yeah, it's like an initiation of some sort. And I thought like that, even with the lessons that I had back when I was a student. And it kind of made me anxious a little bit, but because the passion I had is what drove me.
Yeah.
It's the reason I'm still here today.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I'm even independent and I push stuff at the same time trying to get in. But it's that drive.
Yeah.
But the politics and the, those type of stuff, I never really wanted to participate in it. Because you get that treatment and then I expected to also give that treatment to someone else. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather, if this nigga I see Gucci, this boy has potential, like I love his stuff, and I F with his vibe.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to hold him back and make him have to try work. Because I'm here already. Like, what am I protecting? What am I fighting?
Look, I can, if there's any thing of value that I can tell those aspiring your viewers that want to get in the industry and they find themselves in such situations, learn. Use that to your advantage. Learn. Be like, okay, cool, want me to carry it? Sweat it out.
Definitely.
I still sweat it out as a content director or director, whatever. I still sweat it out still, and I still learn. You know, like I learn a lot from my DOPs. I learn a lot from my sound guys. I learn a lot from my PAs.
Yeah.
Again, because I'm such a personality-driven person, you might not think I'm not seeing what you're doing, or I'm not listening to how you're saying certain things. I'm picking those things up. And you know me, I like reading between the lines and literally almost scrutinizing everything.
Yeah.
But I honestly, to you young guys or even old guys that want to dabble in this industry and you are put in a situation where you're a runner or you're a gaffer or you're a whatever, low positions, which I don't believe. Dude, as a runner, you know how important the runner is, dog.
Bro, too much, dog.
Do you know how important
groundwork is important, bro.
Like,
groundwork is the bread and butter.
Dude, if you are that guy that's responsible for, if you're a production assistant or a runner, you're responsible for cards, right? For taking the marked cards, dropping them off at the editor, taking empty cards, bringing them back.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yep.
If you were to lose a recorded card, production is
done.
It's
over.
It's
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, definitely.
I just want the people to realize just how important each and every single role on the set is. I don't want them to think, they put me as a PA or they put me as a runner, even though yes, I'm getting paid $550 per day. I'm the lowest paid. Your role on set is so bloody important, and that's why for me, I try my best to make sure that my crew and whoever I'm gonna be working closely with, if you're in my space, the energy, bro.
Yeah, the energy. Yeah, definitely.
Energy, bro. Yeah. Because we feed into each other. Like this conversation. Yeah. It's transferring of energy and ideas and whatever not, right?
Yeah.
Imagine after this, what am I taking with me on my way home? I'll be like pushing whips and sound, yo, Ape put me on when he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get what I mean? Like, I reflect on all of that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm taking that energy with me. You get me? So, people overlook that. Or is it undermined? Hey, sometimes the English comes with that. You know? Yeah. But people take such things like so lightly, dog. So lightly. And I'm not going to say like I am the Pope. You know, I'm the holy, sacred, and pure type of guy. Hey, far from it. But I try my best, as I said, like protecting my energy and just to show, like whoever I'm with, that like we don't have to be negative. We don't have to be fighting. We don't have to be aggressive towards each other. Especially if you're working for one common goal together.
Yeah.
Nah, dog.
Nah, definitely, bro.
You know?
We really don't, because you're making it more difficult for yourself and everybody else in the process. And now you're living in a reality now that is like stressful. Yo, you think you can chill here and watch this thing?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I guess, man, I hope with your archives, do you have any archives?
I'll send you something.
Some stuff,
Yeah.
Because I think the best way to save it, like this happened last time when the camera cut and I had to like add. At least you had a lot of content.
Yeah. Actually,
So
this ninja has the archives because I asked him to cut a specific show that he worked on and stuff that I shot.
I do have
So
an
you should have some.
archive.
Yeah,
You're
I think
right.
yeah, use those.
You're right.
Use those.
Yeah, because like I don't like being disappointed when things don't work out in production. Something I had to also learn, and then you have to troubleshoot.
Yeah.
Because as an editor, bro, or a sound person or whatever, it's like you have to troubleshoot the situation.
The whole time.
It's like, okay, it didn't come out the way I wanted, but now that we're here,
The whole time.
Yeah.
Problem solving.
Hey, man.
Is a must in
That's
this
another
industry.
skill. You
Problem solving.
You need to learn.
And I mean, like, with the type of work that we do, Doug, problem solving on the spot. Like, ENG is not for the faint-hearted, dog. ENG is not for the faint-hearted, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally plan stuff for months, right? And then come the day of the shoot, everything is just flip.
And it happens on the day.
The day, bro. Everything
real
can
time.
just flip. You can test the camera the day before.
Everything can
test
be nice.
the cam before you shoot.
Yeah.
And then now when it's time to go, when it's go time,
cut. Now guys are rushing there.
Okay, bro, now you gotta.
That's where the tension starts.
Now you gotta,
Yeah.
That's when
that's why you need team players.
Hey, you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? That's when now you need that energy now that I was referring to earlier. That's when it comes in. It's like, dude, what do you need? If now everybody needs to be hands on deck.
It's tribe now.
Nobody now say, hey, no, I'm the PA.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm the sound guy. No, I'm the this. All that swaying, boasting stuff over bullish. It's just
that's
useless.
an interesting point. It's like trouble kind of brings us together.
Yeah.
As twisted as it is, but even in the world in general.
Yeah.
Like most people that came together for a cause, it was because everyone was oppressed. And it's like, you know what? Let's just work together.
Yeah.
Screw it. You're CEO. You're this, but
exactly
right now, it's COVID.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that brings to a good point where my parents' generation called my generation the lost generation. Right? Yeah, my generation was called the lost generation. The 80s babies?
Yeah.
We were called the lost generation, bro. We were called the lost generation, bro. And or was it the 90s babies? I don't know, but we all in there.
Yeah.
Right? Because lost in terms of, I think they fought for freedom. And now these kids have rights now. And everyone now can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
That common denominator now is no longer there. We're not fighting for the same thing. Now we're fighting for our own things.
Yes. Personal.
There's this whole competition now going on with your folks from high school where you're like, hey, what's that dude in high school doing now? Oh shit, he's a civil engineer. Now he's living in a big ass mansion. He's driving all these whips. You're in the TV film industry. You are still renting.
Yeah.
You're living in a bachelor like this big.
Yeah.
You understand? You're still like
big. And you start thinking of the voices of your parents, like, this industry doesn't have money.
You understand what I mean? Like,
but like there's a certain like pleasure to it. It's like, even in the struggle, but the fact that you're still here means you love it. You love what you do.
The unfortunate thing is we place success on materialistic things. Things that hold no value. Things that hold no value.
Thanks.
Things that hold no value at all. I'm happy for you if you're pushing AMGs. Or you're in the same industry I am, even though we started the same, but when you are upper there now, you're in the upper echelons of life, upper echelons of things. You know about Will Smith and them Bakshang Bar, my But me now, I'm still down here, like literally trying to feed myself off the scraps that fell off from where you were at.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happy for you. I'm that guy, like legit. Big ups to you, my boy. Right? At the end of the day, Tsholo fella, are you happy? Are you happy? Let's take all of that, the material stuff. Are you happy? Like when you lay your head on that pillow at night and you go to bed, are you happy? Are you content with your choices? You know? Because in this industry, dog, yes, it is true, guys. Sleep your way to the top. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
It happens. It's happening. You know? Whether you're male or female, you'll have male big people wanting there to plow there. They're like, yo, yeah, let's go for dinner. I know this guy that's got 30 million to blow.
Yo! Damn, and you know him.
Now you gotta to get that 30 million deal. At what cost?
Yo.
Because now you become that guy.
Yeah.
So every little million for you to get it, you need. Hey, look, if that's your thing,
by all means.
If it means you have to stoop to that low to get that, hey, have at it.
Yeah.
Have at it. I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. 100%, I'm not judging at all. But for me, as Tsholo fella, I'll be content with the 50 cents I get.
Yeah.
Busting my ass every day. Doing what I love. I'm content with it.
Snap, man.
That's more important to me than all this other shit.
Are we okay with like mentioning companies here? Names.
I don't want to.
You don't want to?
They don't deserve it.
Okay.
They don't deserve it.
Thinking about it now, it's like, oh.
No, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Why must no?
Yeah.
No. This is about us, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
keep a general topic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like it's about us. Let them do them.
Yeah. How's the son, bro? Let's go into to family a little bit.
Hey.
Man. Yeah.
So since you're not mentioning names, don't you think you're also helping them continue doing the wrongs that they're doing?
I don't think so, because I'm talking to the people that, and I'm talking to him, if they happen to get, because it can be any company. Yeah, I can mention, let's say I can mention Glass. Let's say the company is Glass. But now he gets hired by the company Plastic. But it's the same situation.
So understand the fundamentals.
General things still apply. Are you content? Are you happy with working at Plastic, but to get to be at the top of Plastic, you might or you feel me? General. That applies to everybody. So I'm not mentioning them because it's not about them. If they were here, then yeah. If they were here, yeah.
But my point that I'm trying to get at as somebody who's been almost 20 years in the industry, if we're not helping those that are going to come in.
Wait, I think come through and speak to the mic. You sound like you have like a good point to share.
Yeah, you see, this is what hustling is called. Force your way into the convo, even though you're not meant to be in the convo. But yeah.
Okay, so my point is that if we're those people that have experienced where we've been in the industry for quite some time, and somebody who's literally just graduated would love to be who wants to enter and is hopeful that their passion is also going to flourish in our industry, how are we helping them not to get screwed over by these big companies if we don't mention, so that these big companies can at least feel some sort of I don't know,
No.
Pressure.
yeah, to like how in this day and age are we still like having to kiss ass and do all these weird shit just to be a part of it?
For me, I'm being selfish. As Tsholo fan, right? I will not talk about that particular company without that particular company being here. Because they must answer for themselves at the end of the day. They need to answer for themselves. Hence, I don't want to talk about APHE, complaining and saying shit about APHE, and APHE is not here to give his 2 cents worth with me there. Because it creates a he said, she said situation. It sparks something that, for all we know, shouldn't have need to even come up. I'm just saying. Whereas if plastic was here, I'll address plastic and the issues I encountered at and with plastic. Then plastic can give me answers. It's the only fair thing to do. But general, I think the things that we discussed are things that happen with glass, plastic, Tupperware, cheesecake. You know, like it happens everywhere. It's just me now making those away who wanna dabble in the industry of the things that happen, and it's not just something that happens in this industry. I mean, even in corporate.
Yeah, for sure.
I worked for, I don't know if it's a corporate but anyway, it was a railway company, very big railway company. We all know this company and the corruption within it. I lived that corruption. Not to say I was part and parcel of it. I was a victim of it. Where, dude, I trained a group of people, and within 3 months, of the people that I trained.
Wait, sorry. You good now, or you still gonna?
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's also checking my camera, guys. Like, I'm sorry, it cut earlier. So she's checking now to see if it's recording as well. So
let me bring the chair this side. If I want to, then I'll come and sit closer.
Okay, cool.
Like as I was saying, that I would train people into certain positions, right?
Yeah.
No, but you need to sit there so you can see when it cuts.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna? She's.
But if I wanna
a Rolling Stone.
So, it made no sense to me. How can I train you, and in 3 months of you haven't been tested and you passed?
Yeah.
You end up being my manager. How? Then situations where posts would come up, I would apply. Then they would go through the whole due process, meaning the selections, interviews, final selections, and appointment. I get my invitation to the interview when the position has been filled. Explain that to me.
Yeah, so like, how do they end up treating you then when they get to that point? Do you feel like there's a difference now, like they switching up?
Not really. Like I'm at that company, I always kept to myself, and I'm an outgoing person.
Yeah.
I'm an
socialite.
I love people. I love talking. I love hearing.
Yeah.
You understand? Like,
yeah.
But that company got me to a place where I was so locked up, man. Like, I locked myself up. First is the company politics and the gossiping. And, I never wanted to get involved in any other thing that happened or that was happening with that company social-wise. Like the little, Ban is getting married, let's go as a team and support, and let's because I knew I knew. And again, I'm an energy person.
Yeah.
You can say one thing, but if my spirit is just not aligning with yours, what do I listen to? This or my spirit? I listen to my spirit. Like, I listen to my spirit 100%. Because what would happen is, if I listen to and I go and then something wrong happens, then I'll be like, shit. And I knew I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have done that.
True
and
that.
that's one of the worst things
Yeah.
I want to experience. The regret. Nah.
Hey man, it regrets.
Nah.
Because sometimes you won't always escape it. It happens, then you try to let go of the regrets, but you don't want to put yourself in a situation
you
where
understand?
you have to.
And particularly like when you know that where you're going to is danger.
Yeah.
But you go anyway.
Yeah.
No. I do not want to put myself there. Anyway, I think you're asking me about my son.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Yuri. Yo, I was there. I saw the whole thing, man. I saw when he was born. I call him a miracle baby, man.
I see how much you love your son, bro.
Yo, fam, I love that boy.
Like, this guy loves his child, man.
Yo, I love
I think that time,
boy.
He was born
2018,
eh? 2017.
He's 4, 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Because I remember I came through as a baby that time.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah. Homie, when he came out, he was all blue, black. You know, like that suffocating, like he didn't look like him, dog.
Yeah.
He wasn't, because usually when babies come out, it was a natural birth. And yes, people, I was there. I watched the whole thing. The whole thing. Did not, wasn't squirmish at all. Oh, dog. Kumnandi ngiyakhona la yazi yenza yonke into. You must
Manje, why you baleka?
You must play your role as a G, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, that's just me having a comedy skit about it, guys.
Yeah.
So watch the whole thing. When homie was born, usually like babies, they because it's their first gasp of like you know. He came out, they were holding him, and his head was just like limp. His eyes were open a little bit. And I can never forget that boy. He's like that purplish blue. You know, like when someone suffocates, bro, like change color, right? The nurse took him. And then now I went to his mom's, and the mom's is asking me, yo, how's the baby? And I'm like reading the situation, because now they're patching her up, and I don't want her to stress.
Yeah.
At that time, my stress levels are above the roof, because my mom has been calling me. My sister was hollering at me. Dude, like, it was intense, fam, right? And now I'm telling everybody, like, because also the period leading to that, like, she was going through, what do they call that? When you go through, like, you're ready to give birth, but it's just not, I forgot what it's called, sorry, but it'll come. So hers was taking a long time, and also to dilate, because before you can give like a natural birth, you need to have dilated like 10 centimeters or something like that. So she would like move a centimeter every 4 to 6 hours. But she was ready. Like the baby was saying, I want to come out. But she was not ready to have the baby come out. Right? But anyway, when he came out, head was limp. And now I'm telling the moms like, yo, nah, baby's fine. I just went to go clean him up quickly. He'll be back. He's all good. Mind you, again, like, at that particular moment, I'm asking myself, like, yo, what am I going to tell her, like, when she comes back and it's not, you know? Cool, they're stitching. And even the nurse is having a crack at me, like, you are looking. I'm like, yo, he's busy there, like, sewing things together. Before I knew it, dude, like, here comes this Chris Brown looking at his nigga, dog, like,
like, come on.
Wait, I'm like, guys, hold on. This is not my son. This is not what came out of here. No way.
Yeah.
You guys probably did like a SIM swap nyana at the shop, at the baby shop nyana.
Yeah.
Like, but it was him, dog. Like, yo, beautiful, sweet, baby boy. He's the sweetest thing, man. I love him.
Yeah, he's a sweet child. He's also like, he's got very high intuition, man. Like he seems intelligent. Yeah,
he is smart.
Intelligent.
He is smart. He is smart. So what I'm most looking forward to when it comes to the dude is having that father-son chat. Right? Because I'm not staying with him. He's staying with his mom. But those are situations that I don't want to put out to the public. You know them. But I'm looking forward to those father-son chats, man. Because I feel, number one, that him hearing the reality from his pops, his real DNA pops, is number one.
Yeah.
Is number one. There are certain things also that I want to do with him. At this current moment, it breaks my heart, man, that there are moments that I promised myself that doesn't matter what, I'm not going to miss. But I've missed. Waterworks, hold on.
Usa back.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are moments that I don't want to miss. I told myself I didn't want to miss that I have missed and I'm currently missing. But man, but just generally knowing that he's healthy, he's good. He still loves his dad's car. I can't wait to teach him how to drive. And he's gonna drive early, bro. Like at 10, that ninja's gonna be picking me up from wherever. Trust.
Yeah.
And also when it comes to like sports, as you said, like I'm a sporty person. I feel like, because now he's still a child, I'm not sure that he's dabbled much into sports. But I'm gonna keep a close eye on that. And regardless of whatever sport that he wants to dabble into, he will have my support 100%. It doesn't mean because I hoop, he has to hoop. Nah. If he wants to play tennis, I'm in there. If he wants to play cricket, I'm in there. If he wants to play chess, 100%.
Be invested in whatever he's invested in.
You understand what I mean?
Get
like,
into his
I'm
world
in there.
Yeah.
He will whip my ass in chess. I don't care because she tried to teach me chess the other day. Yeah. She whipped me with 3 moves. She was already checking me. And she was telling me like, your king is open. I'm like, I bet I'll move this piece. Like, no, you can't move that piece. I was like, then okay, I'll move some other piece. And then she came all the way across the way, like just dragging that piece. And she's like, check. I'm like, how does this work? Like, no, but I told you this moves. It can move anywhere.
Yeah, chess is very
yeah. So, but yeah, like I miss him. I miss him so much. And I love him. The people that are in contact with him are my superstars, my mom and my sister. Like, my mom and my sister, Nah. And let me tell you the funny thing. Yeah. So, in my family, right, like we're not so like this with my dad, right? So when my son was born, and I brought him to the house, I actually never introduced. It's not something that I'm proud of. I don't encourage it. But I never introduced my son to my dad because we don't have that relationship. Okay. Like we are so, there's too many things happen, right? Turns out, this little ninja has a liking, like a very deep liking to my dad. Like this dude could walk, he would go like, Grandpa! Grab my dad by the pinky finger, lead him outside on something. I want to take a walk with you.
Wow.
And this
Hey,
is like
kids
in
are
the
powerful.
this is like in the winter, dog. This is like 2020. I remember it was cold. Like plus the East Rand, when it's hot, it gets really hot. When it's cold, it gets really cold. So yeah, he dog, like he has a deep liking for my dad, and the person that I wanted him to actually get really, really close with, my mom. And it hurts my mom. My mom likes to act like a superhero, like it doesn't bother her. But I see that it bothers her.
Yeah.
The fact that my son is like, not you, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, my son loves my dad. Loves my dad a bit, and my dad also has a soft spot for the
Probably
kid.
like the reconciler of the situation.
I don't know, man. I just let nature take its course.
Take its course. I think he's already set it off, though. It depends now.
There are certain things that there are certain things we are not able to control, and those are such things. You can't control that. I can't stop him from going to his granddad. That's his granddad, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever issues his granddad and I have is between me and his granddad. Otherwise, him and his granddad, hey, go do your thing.
Yeah.
My dad would like take him, like, yo, I'm taking him with me to the shops. Like, hey, ninjas, go do your thing. Plus, homie likes pushing whips. So I mean, like, hey, take him with you.
Yeah.
Do your thing, you know? But yeah, my mom and my sister are the ones that are like giving me the scoop. Like, yo, we called him, told him you miss him, told him he knows that you miss him, he knows that you love him, he misses and loves you too. And at least like that kind of warms my heart a little bit. Like, yo, don't forget daddy's here.
Yeah.
I might not be here physically, but I'm here.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
I'm trying to check on you.
And every single time, my goodness, every single time, like, yo, where's daddy's car? Like, daddy's car. And then he would tell my sister, yo, take a photo of daddy's car. Yeah, the Honda.
I'm sure that hits you because it's like it's something that's sticking on his head to a point where he keeps asking. And
so much happened with that car, though, you know? So much happened. And it shocks me that till today he still remembers that car. And it's something that he identifies it with. Like it's attached to his dad.
Yeah.
Even if he sees the same car, it's like, yo, that's dad's car. Like, that's my dad's car. Even though it's not, like, because the number plates are different or whatever, but he identifies with it. And he can spot a Honda from a mile away. And when he sees that H, sometimes he confuses the Honda with the Hyundai because of the H's. But that's a Honda. That's my dad. That's my dad's car. That for me, I'm holding on to it. Dog, I wear it like, you know, yeah, boy. You know, like, I wear that with pride. I wear that with pride. But yeah, like, all in all, I really can't wait to have that father-son convo with him. Like a chilling situation like this, and we talk. We talk.
That day will come, man.
You know, they are like on YouTube. There's this I forgot what it's called. What this YouTube page is called, where they literally, it's almost like a sit-down interview like this, but they have like, let's say, a father and a daughter, or father and son, and they talk about their issues. Like maybe the dad had like a bad past where the dad was like in prison or used to be a gangster or whatever, or the dad cheated on the mom, they broke up or whatever, and now the daughter's asking the dad like real questions.
Tough questions, yeah.
That's the type of conversation I want to have with him. Where now I leave everything on the line, everything there. Like, I'm not holding anything back. Like, yo, what you got? Asking me questions, I'll ask you questions.
Damn, I know, man. I think, that's a nice way to close this whole thing.
I didn't mean to depress people, for those that are depressed. Man.
It's not even depressing. I'm not seeing it as depressing. Okay, part of it is that you can't have that, but like, there's a lot of beauty in the things that you've been saying, like, you know, because I'm not a parent, but I'm kind of, you putting me into your shoes, the way you're speaking about it. It's like, I think a son is actually a beautiful thing.
It's the scariest, most beautiful thing. I think other parents would understand exactly what I mean, but
Mm.
until you're in that position, you will understand. Because the biggest fear is money. We're always saying you're not ready because of the finances, right? But dog, like kids just want you to be there, man.
Mm.
That's why I'm so hurt by the fact that
Presence.
I'm not physically there.
Yeah.
You know, no amount of dude. Like my son, even if I was a millionaire, and maybe I moved to Cape Town and I was buying him the latest, those toy cars that you can drive, and you know the latest outfits or whatever.
Mm.
He doesn't give a damn about that, dog. If he doesn't see you, he doesn't know. It's not like the money is written. Dad's money.
Mm.
Dad's money. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, if he sees his dad, that means more than every other thing.
Mm.
You know? And then, thank goodness, like, we have not, and it was a conscious decision where he doesn't have to be on social media. Like, I get so shocked when, like, I see parents who, like, open social media pages for, like, their infant child, like, child at 3 months.
Starting a more for
With a social media page on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or on Instagram. I'm like, that is so much pressure at any age for a child.
Doesn't even understand the concept.
Doesn't even
of
understand
social
what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
The hell? Like, I know you want your kid to be famous or whatever, but yo, at least let him or her decide for himself or herself. Like, if that's what they want to do.
Mm.
You know? Yes,
Exactly.
you're the parent, but really? At 3 months? At 3 months?
Because already, like, they're gonna grow with it. Now, as soon as they start being conscious, they're already dabbling into that
but
world
also
without
those,
even knowing
those
the
that subscribe to that.
consequences of it.
Those that subscribe to that.
Yeah.
Because now they're putting themselves under pressure with, oh no, now I need to have a child. I want to see my child now dibble and dabbling in this drip, this baby gear. Dude, if you buy, like infants, they grow so quickly. Like you buying a Prem that's like 25K.
Prem.
Dog, they out.
Prams go for 25K.
Dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dog.
That's like not even elite yet.
Dog.
Okay.
You see why other people stress that they're not ready to have kids because of such pressure. I can almost they want that Ferrari looking one with a nice thingy there and just to post. Would say we're living life. Dog, my one. I'm telling you, dog. My one is still almost brand new. Still almost brand new. I think you still remember it. I used to have it in the house, like when you come in, the gray one. Dog, like if anyone wants to have a baby now, like I literally just wrap it in plastic, send it to him. Still brand new. Like that's how quick they outgrow stuff. If you buy clothes, dog, like you buy your kid, if your kid is like 3 months, buy like a 6 to 9.
Oh, that's why parents usually second hand. It's like, especially when you're young, it's like
they outgrow
you wear your
those
older
things
brother's
quick.
clothes and
They
older sister's
outgrow
clothes.
those things quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Toys, they go through toys like you cannot believe. It's a waste of money, dog. To be like, yeah, you want the best for your kids. I get it. That 100%. Do you can afford it.
Yeah.
Word. But they outgrow those things, boy.
And they just chill there and collect dust.
Half the time, even you get exactly. Half the time you're into cars and all you know, your kid hates it. Hates it. Like totally like maybe he was on it for like once, twice or whatever for the Instagram reels. And that was it. Showed no interest. Maybe his interest is dolls. And then now you become that parent like, oh, my son can't be playing with dolls. You understand? Now you're dictating now.
Yeah.
No. But anyway.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. I wish there was like a
Appreciate
part 2 to this. Yo, click and like.
Definitely will be.
Like and subscribe. What else am I supposed to say?
Link in the description.
Link in the description. Comment.
Share.
Yeah.
You know what to do. You guys are YouTubers.
Convince him for a part 2. Maybe
Yeah.
we can get in a little bit
What else
deeper
do you
on
wanna
things.
hear?
Yeah, what do you
what
want to
else do you
hear?
wanna hear?
Ask us some questions.
Word.
Ask us some questions about stuff you want to hear.
Word. Also, ask me questions. Send them to him. Ask
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a part 2.
Yeah.
Maybe that's things that I
Q&As.
said you don't agree with. Let's share it. Let's have a convo with it. But yeah, man, it was awesome.
Bro. Why didn't you come into Joburg?
Dude, I actually wanted to come back to Joburg in December or late November.
Okay.
No, actually late November. I'm crossing fingers, like at least for a week.
Yeah.
The last few weeks of November, that's where I'm looking to come to Joburg. If not, then that week of Christmas,
Alright. I'm usually in EC that time.
But we'll talk about it, man. We'll talk about it.
I know.
But I definitely have to come to Joburg. Yeah, guys, Cape Town is overrated. Cape Town is overrated.
This is the first time I stay this long here. Like I'm starting to get to know it slightly, but I think I should stay a month or so.
Overrated, dog. Overrated. Like for me, it's not. Like how in Joburg you have options. You know that like if you have 500 rand, you know where to go for like a really good time. Yeah. If you're an out of towner like me, for garish. For garish.
Somerset West, ne?
Somerset West, dog. That's like, so for those who are in
so
Joburg,
that's like,
they don't know that in terms of distance was like Joburg to Centurion.
Yeah,
like further deep in kind of Centurion. That's like quite far, like a 25-30 minute drive. In traffic, as like it'll take you a good hour and 10 minutes.
Next to Stellenbosch.
Yeah, next to Stellenbosch.
Very racist place, I heard.
100%. 100. Yo, Mara, the Caucasian woman there.
Nah.
My G. My G.
Let me not get you started.
My G.
Guys, we are out.
Yo, yeah, peace out.
Peace out, man. Peace out.